Hey guys, welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. I'm your pal Sutherland, and we're back with more Lost Judgment. So we're just gonna cruise on through and see what this game has in store for us. We'll head on downstairs. And try not to run over the students. Apparently I missed something. Went the wrong way. Oh. Gotcha, we want to go down to these doors. Okay. We'll head on out.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man, you are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
Okay, so it wants us to stop by the office on our way over to meeting Sawa-sensei. So we'll cruise on back that way. Poor Kaito. But, I mean, he should have realized that he needs to play it cool and not come off like he's never met a woman before. When dealing with Sawa-sensei. She doesn't really seem the type that is going to put up with too much of him being a lech. Okay, so we're on the west side of town. Probably the easiest way would be to roll down this little street here and then cross the bridge. But I think I want to run by the pharmacy on my way back. There should be some other healing items and stuff. It's usually worth it to get that. Try not to get run over dodging traffic. Alright. Oh. There's some guys who want a piece of trouble. So. Oh. Wrecked. Sliding into your DMs. Maybe not.
What a waste.
Alright. So we'll look around for somebody. Oh, there we go. And she's outside the border. I guess we'll have to wait for her to walk over. Excuse me. Our exam notes. Divine water. Not sure if we'll need that for spritzing on zombies or something else, or if it's just really tasty water. I mean, there is a difference. I've definitely tasted differences in water before where it's like got that metal tinge to it that ugh, terrible. Anyway, speaking of things that taste gross and metallic tinges, a bunch of over-the-counter drugs. So, let's see. Secret contacts. Huh. Okay, that's okay. So it's just SP and item drop rate increases. Okay, I might wear that just for the lulz. Stretchy rubber. I see. Hemostasis booster reduces bleeding duration by 70%. Huh. And then the hug bombs. Believe those were actually the hug bombs were something that you could help fund in Yakuza 7. If I recall correctly, because you can invest money and stuff. Let's see. And the toughness, which is your health restorer, the Torrenter, which basically restores your EX gauge, and then stamina does both, which is nice. So I've got 38,000 yen. I think I'm gonna buy the secret contacts just because it sounds edgy and cool. And you can't go wrong with more SP and item drop. That's just good juju. Let's see, gear. So I want to say, yeah, accessory. It's an accessory. So I'll throw the secret contacts on there. So we now have the blue tribal, unmodified, random normal skateboard, or hover drive, which that just looks baller as all hell. So amazing acceleration and maximum speed. So yeah, we'll check that out. And then I don't have any gear for the top or bottom yet. Let's check out how many SPs we have. Quite a few. So not quite to boost our attack. So you can see that our attack boost can be boosted to level 6, which costs quite a bit of SP. We're almost to 10k though, which I think that's what I'm going to save for, is just my attack boost. Personally, my philosophy with all this, oops, I don't need to save yet. My philosophy with all this is if you're taking damage, you're just not attacking hard enough. So not always true. I'll probably end up working on the health boost eventually, but honestly, I like having attack rate. No. And once again, sliding into your DMs.
Really, guys?
All right. Do you like the how he can just slide across the floor like it's greased or something? Hey, there's more guys down here. We haven't checked this alley yet. Oh, excuse me, shiny. Oh, just pocket tissues. And dirty iron. That might be useful. Fight these guys again, or this group of guys. Hello. So, excuse you, sir. Don't try to grab me. We use a beer crate to take this dude out. Oh, yeah, you can't really cross there. That was kind of a funny little glitch. Watched him try to cross the wall. Anyway, ooh, hot pepper. I'm not sure I'd trust just a hot pepper lying around on the street, but you know, each their own, I suppose. Old circuit, more dirty iron. Let's see what's on top of this little sculpture thingy. It looks like somebody's been drinking sake up here. Stretched coil. It all sounds like junk, but later you'll be able to craft and do all sorts of other stuff, and it's kind of funny because you're like, oh, look at all this random crap I picked up. Oh, look, I can build this really OP item for no reason. So sometimes in this game it pays off to be a hoarder. Speaking of that, oh, oops, I overshot horribly there. Mugwort, and then hey, another group of guys. We'll go pick a fight or whatever. Hi guys. Okay. swapped over to Snake Style real quick just to scare this dude into passing out.
Really, guys?
Because those guys were freaking out pretty quick. So it looks like I earned 230 SP in that fight just because I used both the Tiger, the Swift as Lightning, the Untouchable, because honestly when the guy has that little health, pretty easy to take down. Oh, don't be so serious. So that's 50 SP. If we can take out a guy with the EX Surrender, that's pretty good actually. Oh, so, and then apparently if we use all 3 fighting styles in one match, we can get 50 SP, so that's cool. I'll keep that in the back of my head. And if I use an EX boost in the fight, okay, so each fight it checks all of these different boxes. So that's good to know. So we can try to stack as much SP on as we can. I like how just merely existing near these guys. Excuse you, rude. Oops. Let's try out the boxer style. Come on, dude. You know, catch these hands. Wow, that hits like a truck.
What a waste.
I like it. So, that's another good thing. I did take a little bit of damage, so we'll go try to find a restaurant on our way back to the 9-9. Let's see, Onodera's Wares, that was, what's it, that was the place where we could buy stuff with SP. Let's see, that's a Popo, which I did Google. I was pretty sure they didn't exist, and I confirmed that it is an actual fictional business. So, but it's similar to like a 7-Eleven, Family Mart, or Lawson's in Japan. Let's see. What I am going to try to look for, I'll search it right now. There should be a pawn shop where we can sell some of our stuff, which is a good idea. There is Ibisu Pawn, which of course is on the other side of town. Is that the only pawn shop? Oh, Benton Pawn. Okay, cool. So we'll head to Benton Pawn Shop because Ibisu's way the hell down, or north, I should say. And it's the opposite direction. Whoa, I have a jet-powered skateboard. Let's check that out. What's up, boys? Catch me if you can. McFly! You Bojo, those things don't work on water. Unless you have power. Okay, cool. So we're at Benton Pond. Let's see what we can get for our stuff here. So the plates are going to be your main money makers. So we have the silver plate. I only have the one. Oh, apparently had multiple. And a paper plate. That's kind of funny. And then pocket tissues are useless. And you pick them up like crazy, so you can always sell those. Usables material. Clear resin, machine part materials, robot parts. So a lot of these things can be used to upgrade stuff, which is why we're not going to mess around with all that. Mysterious seeds, mysterious mushroom, hot pepper. Water with mystical powers. Oh. Interesting. Can cure any illness. Let's see what he has to sell here. So there is a stakeout style suit. I'll buy that because why not? And then it looks like he has, yeah, pachinko balls, master frame blueprint. That should be for drone racing. I haven't encountered drone racing in this game, but it was in the last game, so I would be surprised if it makes a return. And we'll be able to upgrade our drone and do all sorts of other stuff. But having some disguises on hand is usually a good thing. I mean, the game will usually tell you when you need to use your disguises, but it's not a bad idea to have some on hand. Oh. Hold on. Nearly ran past all this useful junk. Impure lead. Exquisite screw. Pebble. Alright. And, get back on the skateboard. Skateboards. Would you like to go skateboards? Oh. To be fair, I kind of can't blame this guy, because I just ran into him with full speed with the skateboard. I'd be kind of pissed if somebody ran into me with a jet-boosted skateboard. So I can't really... I think there's a tutorial on equipping gear. I don't really think we need to worry about that. I kind of went through how it goes. You just go into the menu, just tab over to gear, and then equip what you want to get the boosts you want.
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Skenda Law bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. And its roots could very well be Serio High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
Yep. I was going to connect those dots, but I don't like talking over cutscenes. But it's definitely the same kid.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Serio to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole, but it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area. The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagamishi, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
Oh yeah, that was a real trip. Pretty much hacked Chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep, and this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... how about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
I have a feeling this is the mechanism that they're going to use to show the side
that
cases.
should do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here. This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
Well, how do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagamishi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble. How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
Ooh,
What is
directional
this?
mic.
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
Okay. So apparently we have a keyword. Oh, to progress the story or use certain facilities, Valuables must be obtained. Check your valuables by opening your smartphone and navigating to items valuables. Okie doke. Interesting. So, there's valuables. So these are Master System. Textbook on dancing. Dance outfit, interesting. American motorcycle, the Maxinator. Noise amp. Check out all these doggos. The Akita, the Kuroshiba, and the Kaiken. TLC girlfriends, apparently. Sparring partners for the for boxing. Looks like there's a robot. I think there's robot battles. Alright. So I guess we didn't need that at the moment. Almost to 10,000 SP. So apparently... Okay, we can go to... Oh, we can go to a hangout and chat with people and get gossip. That was in the last game as well. So we have Buzz Researcher. Apparently we're looking for Arachnid Man. So it's all at the corner there. I can't move by the... I can move like the Arachnid man, but I'm not him, I swear. Not these long, hairy arms. He's like half man, half arachnid. Arachnids sexually reproduce, but their peepees must be so tiny. Wow. That... Yeah, okay. I mean, that checks out for Twitter. Did the Arachnid man get bit by a mutant spider? Is that like the title of a movie or something? I actually heard the Arachnid man voice when I was with a friend. Wish I was the Arachnid man. He really does have multiple arms. Stuck on the wall. Did I hear Arachnid man's voice? What in the... My parrot learned how to say arachnid. So it's all right here. So let's go head over to the let's go head over to that intersection to figure out what exactly is going on. So yeah, right there. So it's right next to the drugstore we were at not too long ago. Well, that was annoying. I just missed all of those shinies. Oh, here's one. How many hot peppers do they have just lying around on city streets? Yeah, let me use the hot pepper I collected right by the cigarette butt. Okay, so we are at the scene of the Arachnid man, apparently. We'll probably have to use the directional mic. So we'll try to find the Arachnid man. What's up with the groans coming from above? So, whoops. Let's go to our valuables. Select the noise amp. Can I not use that? Confused. So. Oh, okay.
There it is.
So he's like, I'm gonna fall, huh? Where'd that come from? Is that a person? I'm about to fall. I can't hold on. Our first side case. Cool. Okay, and we're going to tackle this first side case of ours in the next video. Have a good one, everyone.